All right, so we are still working on text features and identifying text features and what they do in a text. So we will read the story, Brrr, Polar Bears in the Arctic. It is an informational text, so it's giving you information. And then you are going to identify what the title is in this. As you can see, they already did that. They already identified the title, heading, keyword, and a sidebar. So there might be multiple that you could probably use. Like I see 2 different headings, I see 1 sidebar, and I see some bold keywords. Okay, so remember, before I read the title up here, it tells what this story is mostly going to be about. Okay, what am I reading about? Well, I'm reading about polar bears in the Arctic. Okay, headings give they break down the article and they say what a section's talking about. So like this is your heading. This is a heading. It gives what a section is about. Okay, you have keywords, which are bold words that you should pay attention to because they have they're important to the text. And then the last one is a sidebar, and that's like the little side thing right here, just giving you extra information. Okay, so I gave you enough hints. I hope you're paying attention. All right, so I'll read this with you guys. Brrr, polar bears in the Arctic. Polar bears live in the Arctic. The Arctic is one of the coldest places on Earth. How do polar bears survive in the ice and snow? Built for the Arctic. Polar bears have thick white fur. The outer layer of fur is made of oily, hollow guard hairs. These hairs keep the bears dry. The inner layer of fur next to their skin acts like a sweater. It traps in heat and keeps the bears warm. Under their fur, polar bears have a thick layer of fat. Also, polar bears have black skin and black noses. The color of black absorbs or takes in more of the sun's heat. Next heading is behavior. Polar bears have other ways to cope with the cold. They stay in a den all winter. Their body functions slow down. They do not eat or drink. And down here, my sidebar says fast facts. Baby, it's cold outside. The Arctic is a cold, snowy region around the North Pole. In winter, the temperature can drop as low as -40 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to find and circle the text features in the passage. How do they help you as you read? So first thing, we have our title. So let's circle it. Oh, my circles aren't going to be very good on here. All right, I circled my title. Next, I have headings. I can circle a heading. But I also have another heading. Now what I want you to do is I want you to circle one of the keywords and I want you to circle the sidebar, okay? Now, when you come down here, you're going to use those and plug them into here. So, a heading from the article. So let's look at our headings. One of the headings is built for the Arctic. So I'm going to put that in here. All right. And what does it do in this article? So I'm going to tell you what it does. It tells me what that section of the article will be about. Okay, so you need to do a keyword. So you need to find a keyword and you need to identify the sidebar and tell me what they do. Okay, then turn and talk. Imagine you're doing a report on polar bears. You need some facts about what they do to survive the cold. Where would you look in this article and why? If you needed to find some facts about how they survive in the cold, where would you look and why? Okay. And lastly, our short response, which we use the race strategy for. So we first restate. And the question is, explain how polar bears survive winter in the Arctic. Tell how you found the information in the article. So restate by restating the question. I'm just rewording it. Polar bears survive in the Arctic by, what do they do? In the text, it says, tell me what it says in the text. And then I found this. Where did you find this? Okay, you got your sentence starters here. Please use them. If you have any questions, just message me.